Hey guys, and welcome back. So it's time to go ahead and start reassembling the FZ1 here. So basically the first thing I'm going to do is reinstall the new tray because the other one had been all cut up. So that's of course this piece that goes in this back area right here. It's a little bit of a wiggle to get in here, but basically you just come in from the bottom. Usually I've found if you come in at a bit of an angle there, with it tilted to the right, it'll go in a little bit better. There we go. There it is. Okay, so there's 4 main bolts that hold this in. So we got 2 of these shorter ones here and 2 of the longer ones. The shorter ones go into the front here. The reason that's important because this is the this right here is the battery box, and if you put a long one in, it would hit the battery. So it's got to be a short one here in the front. I'll go ahead and do the back ones first though because they're not adjustable, whereas the front ones here are adjustable. If you look right here, you can see that there's a bit bigger of a hole, so that gives you a little bit of adjustment there with it. So I won't tighten them all the way down yet, but I'll get it close. So what I'm looking at here is, because this frame was already used, there's a bit of an old mark on there, so that makes it a bit easier. So just go ahead and get that one on there. Then come around here and do the same for this side. There's also actually another one that goes right here, but unfortunately I have, that has not come in yet. It's a plastic one right there. And it just has a screw. I think it just keeps it from rattling though, more than anything. Okay, so we got the tray in. Next thing I'm gonna go ahead and reinstall is the tail light there. My tail light still has the bracket on it, so it just kind of mounts right in there on those 2 holes and sort of clips in there a little bit like that. The bolts go in from the bottom. There we go, tail light's back on. So up next we're going to reinstall the wiring harness. Okay, so the next thing to go in here is going to be the main wiring harness. This can definitely be a little intimidating if you haven't done it before, especially if the wiring harness is always out. But most bikes give you clues, and if not, there's usually the layout online, or you can find pictures usually online. But for this bike, we see we have this thing right here. We have this one, which is another wiring harness grommet. And we know where some of the main components go. And then we got this too, which gets taped to it, and then there's another small clamp here. And you see we've got another one there. And then there's another tape one there, and then the rest goes up front. So first we'll go ahead and put this one electrical component back here. This of course is the ECU here. It just goes right here, or CDI rather, it's not really an ECU, it's carburetor. So that gives us some hints where everything goes. We'll look at the harness here for a minute. Even if you have no idea which way it goes, the plugs will give you the hints. So let's look at the plug that goes there. So it's a square multi-plug plug. Let me get you a better look at that. I'm not sure, hopefully you can see that there. It's a square plug with a lot of pins. So we're gonna look at the harness here. Oh, there it was. Good luck right off the bat. So that's definitely the plug that goes there. So we know this is the back of the harness. And we know that has to go there. The harness also usually conveniently kind of holds onto the bends here, so it's easy to look at it that way as well. So there's kind of the hard bend. We know that's going to go down this way, right about there. And so you can see here it's kind of coming together and making sense. Except that it goes on the back side of that. And there's the fuse box too. So we know everything needs to go through this area. And that goes over there. This is most likely the taillights, because taillights always have those kind of unimportant connectors. Yeah, see there. So we know that one's going to go towards the back. So now we can see that that's where that tape was on this harness, and this obviously on this white band is where this goes. So that makes that kind of easy there. Clip that in, and of course that's going to get taped there. So this, of course, wants to go right there on that one. Go ahead and tie that down right there. And put that slide right on right there. There's a lot of plugs right here in this area. So yeah, that wants to go right there, and you can see it has that clip. That's the main fuse box. I got that in place. Then these are going to go across like this way, because we know this one's going up there like that in a moment. So go ahead and plug that in. There'll be a solenoid that goes right there. These all go down that way. Oh, looks like I got one wrapped up there. So we know we're close here. It's just this, take your time with it. So we see this one has a rubber thing on it. How did it go? It's the flasher relay. It looks like it went over the front of this one. It wants to bend that way. Looking at it, we have a post here and a post back there. This one seems to want to go right here. Yeah, see the wires really like that. This one goes down like that, and you look at it, it wants to bend like that. Probably not this way, but we'll see. Of course, keep in mind the manual has all these. We're showing it where it needs to be. Have a look at the manual real quick. So yeah, I did make a little mistake there. This is supposed to be the emergency flasher lead here. So that goes right on that, straight down there, and that makes more sense. Okay, yeah, that one's supposed to go there on that tab that's missing. And that'll go to the starter relay there. This is pretty good at charging. Okay, so we got most everything in place there. So we've got this one coming up too. So the wiring harness is sort of mocked up now. I want to be able to still move it some, so I'll wait on these tape things here. That way when I'm putting the engine in, it won't be so difficult.